The two clowns you see on your screen right now are from this piece of shit show called Bob Hart's Alba Show that's on CBS. I talked about it a couple of months ago before it aired. Told you it was a piece of shit then, it's a piece of shit now. Of course, you got these jackasses that watch it and they say it's groundbreaking. It's always a groundbreaking show when it's a black woman and a white man on the show being paired together. Just like this show called All Rise that stars that black woman that played Misty Knight in the Luke Cage TV series that was on Netflix, okay? And they wanted her and the white man in that show to get together, and she even said out of her mouth that's not going to happen. So, unfortunately for all you people out there that want to see some swirling interracial shit, that won't be happening on All Rise. I won't watch that show regardless, but I'm glad to hear that Simone Messick, I believe that's her name, married to a black man for a very long time now, has not done an interracial role yet, thank God. This African woman here, can't pronounce her name, don't want to disrespect her name like that. She is the lead in this show where she is the nurse to this white man who has a heart attack. He is the president, or he's involved with some kind of sock company or something like that. He becomes obsessed with her after hearing her sing in her own native Yoruba tongue. And he starts trying to find out where she lives like a fucking stalker. And of course, some people think this is cute, but if a black man was doing this, it'd be fucking hell, and they would be calling the cops on him in a minute. But a white man does this fine. I understand. I got you. So he goes to her house, and her parents open the door. Well, they open it halfway. They don't know who the strange white man is. And he's pretty much trying to give her socks every time he sees her. She's not interested in this asshole, but he keeps on pursuing her. And I guess eventually she starts to open up and start to think that maybe this guy might be for her. So what they're trying to do is, with this first season, they're trying to tell us a tale of courtship. He's literally trying to get this woman to be his woman. And then from there, they want to take it to the marriage thing. You know, I hope this fucking show bombs. I hope this show doesn't even last the whole fucking season. Hope it gets canceled, because this is a piece of shit as far as I'm concerned. It even has elements of black African Americans versus Nigerians, okay? I don't like that shit at all, because there is a debate that goes on between her and this African American woman about anti-black propaganda. Okay, and I don't like the fact that there's like banter and debate going on between us and the foreigners of the motherland. That's bullshit to me. I don't like it at all. Okay, I'm not gonna sit there and complain about it, because if people complain and get, offensive and get, how should I say, they get offended easily by shit. You know my stance on interracial dating. This show is a piece of shit as far as I'm concerned. Any show that has this shit in it is garbage as far as I'm concerned. I'm not going to spend a lot more time talking about it. Matter of fact, I'm about to end this video. But I just realized that this show was coming on in September, and I happened to look on the computer while I was searching for something, and it came up. It sure as hell came up that it came on tonight, earlier tonight. Some people like it, others don't. Okay, it's a mixed bag. So far, some people saying it's doing pretty good. It was groundbreaking, which I don't find anything like this to be groundbreaking at all. They've done shows like this before in the past. This shit is trash as far as I'm concerned. This motherfucker, there's no way in hell this man would even have a chance with a woman like this in real life. Not that she's that great looking herself, but it's a black woman as far as I'm concerned. And I got some kind of stake in it a little bit, because my wife is from Nigeria. And I don't know if she's going to watch this show. I don't think she really has any interest in shows like this, because like I told you guys before, my wife ain't racist. I know some of you will say she is, but my wife does not believe in dating any man outside of her, pretty much any man that's not black. She'll date an African man. She'll date a black man. I mean, she married me now, but that was her stance on things. She said she would never get involved in a relationship with a white man, because to her, it's like getting involved with the colonizer. That's exactly what she called the white man. Okay, that's not my words, those are hers. But this is basically what you're seeing right here on television. The colonizer is trying to colonize this woman right here. And she is acting like the typical black woman or African woman, where she's not interested in this crazy ass white man at all, but he keeps on pursuing her with socks, giving her all kinds of gifts to try to win her over. And she's still not falling for it, but eventually she's going to fall for his so-called charm, warm up to him, and eventually they're probably gonna go out on a date. You'll see them kiss somewhere in the season if you watch this piece of shit. And eventually, like I read for the review, they're supposed to be having a courtship now, where he's going to eventually ask for her hand in marriage. These motherfuckers look so mismatched, it's ridiculous. This is a show for swirlers. This is a show for people who like this sort of shit. But me, like I've said before, I want to see black couples on television because those are the people that I grew up around. Those are the television shows that I watched when I was a kid. Cosby Show, This Is Where I Live, Martin, Family Matters. I want to see the black family. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see this interracial trash because this to me is just pure shit. That's all it is. You could have easily had an African American man with an African woman, like my story, and have the cultural differences in that. This white man will never understand her culture. He already acts ignorant in the show like they do in real life. Makes fun of her culture, makes fun of where she lives and talks. It's just dumb shit, okay? And people think this shit is funny. People think this shit is cute. It's not cute to me. I don't like it. This show is trash as far as I'm concerned. I hope and pray to God this show gets canceled and shows like it because I can't stand it. I want to see the black family on television. There's nothing wrong with me wanting to see that. Like I said, this is for swirlers. This is for people that believe in this shit. I don't believe in it at all. Piece of garbage, piece of shit show. And that's all I got to say about it. I'll talk to you guys next time.